This is Story of Success. I'm Rania Al welcome to all of you inside Egypt and around the world. Each time we're telling and inspiring profiles. Each and every storyteller gets us closer to people and have the power to bring in change and make a difference. And today we have one of our special guests, one of October War heroes, in fact, Major General Nawarin El Basel, and shortly we'll be explaining the meaning of the name and telling the whole story. Welcome again, and now we're still unveiling the success story of Major General Nawarin El Basel, and this time we'll be talking about your trip to the United States and what was that thing that you presented to the world about October War, and what also did you receive from there, especially the training, special training there.
It's about 2 years.
2 years.
2 years in San Antonio, Texas, for 6 months,
Yeah.
and about 1 year and a half in Columbus, Georgia.
Yeah.
And really, it was a good chance for me to know different kind of.
Now we're opening another file in your life.
That's right.
Yeah.
And also in military, because
The
you know
military.
American weapons little bit different than the Russian weapons. We were before using, of course, Russian weapons. When I went there, I knew many new kind for me, and the new tactics. And I would say, what about tactics? After, if you want now or after. So it was really very, very good to see most of people from many countries also. And thank God I was the first also. I was number one. And maybe two other people, Colonel Ali Gamal Salama Colonel Murad Fuad was behind me, also Egyptian officer. Really, every time ask us about Chinese farmers, about all the war.
Then once again, you were there
1973.
talking about that glorious victory in 1973.
Yes, everybody, even Israeli officer was there. He cannot control, he cannot ask, he cannot talk, because that's true. We said the truth. For example, I make a very big plan, and I put in like cinema. I put in big one, and everybody look how the troops came, how Sharon came, what they did, what the troops did. It was very good chance for us. And also with me that time, very famous general Samir Farag. He was before in Oxford, government man in Oxford. Very good man, and he make also in a program in England, he and Sharon, and they talk also about Chinese farmer. Always talk about this battle. I stay about 2 years, and really that time also I use it as for the history. I went to university in Georgia, and I make I put my name there to take a master from there in history also. Just read in my country and go there for test, and after I make it, and I also after that I take master of history.
Yeah.
It was the first step to history, to be doctor in history.
Yeah.
And also that's another story. Why be a doctor? Because my father want me before to be a doctor.
Yes.
For that I swear to myself, you want to be a doctor, I will be a doctor. And I did it. I make it, thanks God, first of all.
Alhamdulillah. Now returning back from the United States, you were leading a paramilitary troops. It's a mechanical paramilitary troops.
Before that, that's right, but before that, I came to be a teacher, instructor, tactic instructor in staff college. The same college I take my course.
Yeah.
I returned from United States. I work sometime in infantry institute. That's only for infantry. After that, I went to staff college to teach tactics. If you want to tell you something about
Sure,
tactics
sure,
now
please
or
do.
after.
Please do.
Tactics, it means everything about the army. how to, for example, I am here and I want to come there, and there is are the enemy. How to go there? How to do? How to move the troopment? How to maneuver? How to make everything to go that way? How to put your weapons? That's the tactics plan.
Maneuvering.
Maneuvering. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry, maneuvering.
Yeah.
How to use your weapons, your troops, how to do it, and also in training time, how to train them, how to make them ready to do everything. That's the tactics.
Yeah.
Teach them everything, how to fight in terrain, how to fight in, for example, in towns, how to fight in wood. Many kinds of terrain we can fight.
Yeah.
That is one of the moral thing, more thing in tactics.
Returning back from the United States, you were appointed as the leader of one of the infantry troops, and you were able to turn that unit, a special unit, I don't know, this unit in fact? Yeah. You were able to transfer this unit, even though it was almost said that it's the worst one, to be the best one. Tell us the story.
That is funny, really. I want to tell you, really. I talk about that. After I teacher, um, the big leader in infantry, he called me and I went to him. Yes, sir. He said, I was a colonel that time, lieutenant colonel. He said, I will make you a battalion commander. I said, thank you, sir. He said, you know, in a very bad battalion. I wonder, why? Why very bad battalion? Because I know, really, thanks God for his trust. He said, because I know that in 6 months it will be the first battalion in the Egyptian army. I can't say anything. After he said that, I said, thank you for that. Thank you for you trust me like that, and I will do it. I will try to do it. God help me. And really, he put me in, I can't say very bad battalion, but very different. The commander that time, I don't say name, was make problem with the other people, each other make problem, very strange for the army even, Egyptian army. And the training is not good and something like that. It was in Amriya, Scandinavia, Amriya, Scandinavia. Even place very strange for me. I'm always working in the field, in the area of Suez Canal. So it's very strange for me for everything. Really, 2 years, God helped me. I can't say that. I can't say anything about, and except God helped me. I make only. I remember what Hadrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam make when he go to Medina. Really, I told you that. Make everybody love each other. And also that lesson I'd like to our people here, our Egyptian people, my lovely people here in Egypt. Love each other. Love Egypt and love each other. So first step, I told myself I will make at least something from what he did, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I try to control all the people there, soldier, officer, stay with them, control. I said, they told you are very bad. No, I will make you very good. I'm not, I mean, you will make it. Give them morale, give them training, and stay maybe, what can I say, 24 hours with them, everything with them, eat with them, sleep with them, make everything with them, training with them. You know, it was a like challenge for me. to make this battalion number one. And again I said, not from, not for me, God help me. And really, in the first step, we went into very good maneuverable, like what Mr. President yesterday was big something like that, you know. He showed some troops make planning. I went with my battalion, and thanks God also, it was the first battalion, first in the army, first, I mean, in the place, in Askendaria, second in the whole army, and after 2 years, really I make it. So it was a present from God first, and second from the chief of infantry. He changed me to very important place in the Egyptian troops, in, in Khalifa Ma'mun, very important place. He make everything for the army. And start another life with me, because really the work there little bit different, strategic. So I mean, I finishing tactics, I finishing next more.
Now we're still on in your career in the military, and you were appointed as Brigadier Operational Chief, and a lot of memories at that point that we'd like to share with the viewers around the world.
I'd like to say that it's gradually for the good officer to go to another step. Another step, it was as a general operation staff. General operation staff. In a brigade in Dashur. And really it was very good for me also, because it's a new job and a new system. I work as a second leader for the brigade. Brigade is a big unit, very big unit. The commander of brigade, it was a general, and I was number 2. I was that time colonel, staff colonel. And I worked with him to make this brigade good, to prepare for him all the plans, so even training, or if they ask us to go for war or everything like that.
Yeah.
The work in Egypt, the work in the towns is very different than the work in front of Ismailia or something like that. Because in the town sometimes they need us, like now, to help the police, for example, or something like that. For that it was another kind of job. To prepare for something I didn't use it before. I always fight Israel. That time here we prepare for Israel also, and that time, and also we should ready. If something happens and the president need us, we always ready. As the army now ready for everything.